Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Suns versus Rockets NBA matchup on Saturday, March the 2nd, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free content we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one style service. But those products are not available on the website. To get those, you got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. We've got the Suns taking on the Rockets, and the Suns came into this season with big, high expectations for the Rockets. Really not a lot of expectations. And the Suns, 10 games over 500, and while that all looks good on paper, I think the expectation was higher. So as they continue to close out the season here, we're about, I would say, 20 games left or something in that range, maybe even less. I think it's 24 games for the Suns. But the thing is that regardless of that, I think that these guys, certainly have their best basketball yet to be played. At least that's what they're hoping for. They are 7-3 in their last 10 games coming into this. But like I said, when you have that many superstars on one team and that many kind of big names, well, the expectation is that you're going to be really, really good. The Suns 19-11 at home, but just 12-16-1 against the number. Meanwhile, the Rockets have been miserable on the road. 5-24 straight up on the road. 11-18-1 against the number in these road games, despite being 30-28 against the number overall. They're also just 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games. Something that I talk about often is, when you have young teams that are on the rise, they don't have the depth that a lot of these older teams do. And I think, that's what we're starting to see happen to the Rockets, especially a team that plays defense, which really has a lot of effort and a lot of physical exertion that goes with it. And the Rockets are looking very much gassed at this point. The Suns won the last meeting of these two teams, 110-105. The Rockets had won the prior meeting to that one, 114-110. That game was in Houston. These teams have met already this season 3 times. It was the Suns winning the first meeting as well, 129-113. When we look at the Rockets, what have they done coming into this one? They've lost 3 consecutive games, including that loss to the Suns on Thursday night, that 110-105 game, but they were getting 8.5 points in that thing at Phoenix. Can they be competitive again? I think when we look at what the Rockets have had to play coming out of the All-Star break at the Pelicans, then they played the Suns at home against OKC, at OKC, and then at the Suns again. I mean, they have played a very, very tough schedule, and just to get even the one win that they got against the Suns, certainly no small feat. I think when we look at the Suns, coming out of the break, they had the loss at Dallas, they had the loss at Houston, they beat the Lakers, and then that win last time out against the Rockets that they didn't cover the spread. I just think, for me, the Suns, they can play defense. They have all these star players. We know what they can do. Durant, Booker, Beal, right? I mean, we know these guys, and we know what the expectations are. And for us, for me especially, these have fallen just well short at this point. So we'll have to see how it comes out. The Rockets' defensive numbers, as far as their defensive rankings in the NBA, in the grand scheme of things, certainly going in the wrong direction, but still very good overall. We saw them compete with the Suns on Thursday. I think they at least compete with them again here. I'm going to take the Rockets, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.